Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on the necklace that I created as a matching set with the bracelet. Now for the yarn, again I use my marvelous yarns from Figlie Forme. It's incredible what a wonderful things we can create with this yarn. So yarns, because it's not only this one, they have so many and so beautiful yarns exactly for jewelries on crochet or macrame or so on. So handmade jewelries, they are just perfect for this. If you want your jewelry to be really special and really a beautiful creation, then you must try this yarn. You will be just amazed. So you can choose two colors. It's your choice. Believe me, there are so many beautiful colors that you cannot imagine. Look at these two, for instance, or these two. These two together are just beautiful. But as I said, there are so many and so beautiful. It's only you to decide your two colors, and let's get started. I work it with the same Jasmine stitch. You know, I love the Jasmine stitch, but it's a little bit more. It's a little bit easier than the bracelet. So let's get started. So let's see what we need for this necklace. Now for this necklace I am continuing the saga of the jewelries with the crochet jewelries with the Jasmine stitch. You know, I have an obsession for this stitch because it's just lovely, and I will use again sorrento, so exactly the same yarns and colors actually for me that I used for the bracelet, and some 6-0 Rokai. Now you can use any kind of 6-0. I really like this measure because of Rokai. You know, there are 8-0 smaller than this, and but I don't know, I like this because they had large hole, and you can just easily put in any kind of yarn anyway. I am working with 2mm hook this yarn, but you can also use 1.75mm or 190mm, okay, if you maybe work a little bit more loosely. Okay, let's get started. So for the stitch we will begin with a number of, we'll begin with the cluster stitch. Let us begin like this. So chain 4, 3, 4, chain 4, yarn over twice, insert hook into the very first chain and double crochet, triple crochet, sorry, like this, yarn over twice, and let's go on, 1 and 2. And now yarn over, pull through all. Now again, chain 4 with the secure chain of the previous cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over twice into the secure chain of the previous cluster. Insert your hook and just go ahead and work your cluster. Okay, that's it. And chain to secure, and we will continue on like this. So it's chain 4 with including the secure chain. 1, 2, and this, and let's go with the next. Okay, so this is how we will continue on with our clusters. I finished all my clusters that I need for this project, so let me explain you. We need for this project 8 plus 1 plus 8 more. So there will be like this. You will work 8 clusters plus 1. Into this one you will put the marker, and then 8 more. Now let us begin to work our Jasmine stitch. And for the jasmine stitch, as we already know, we need to work the solitary cluster to begin. So chain 4 or 3 more, because it's 4 with the secured chain, plus 2 triple crochet that we will close all together like this. And this is my solitary cluster. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and let us begin with the very first jasmine stitch. And for the jasmine stitch we need to work 3 clusters together, so 3 together, which means we don't close any of them until we finish all of them. So this is my first one. Yarn over twice exactly into the chain, where I worked my solitary cluster. I will work my 1, 2 and 3. I will work my second, yarn over, skip one horizontal cluster of the previous row, which is the row actually with 8 plus 1 plus 8. Skipping one, we actually work over it, okay? And this is my third. And now I will just yarn over, pull through or and chain to secure. And this is what I have. This is my very first jasmine stitch. I will continue on like this to work 7 more jasmine stitches till the cluster in the middle. So now let me show you one more time. We just want to work the first cluster here at the beginning. We chain 3 plus 2 triple crochets. Okay, this is the very first cluster. Yarn over twice at the where we work the last cluster of the previous jasmine stitch, exactly into the same secured chain. We work the second, always, this is a rule for the jasmine stitch, we work the second of the next jasmine stitch, the second cluster. I'm talking about the clusters. Okay, so here it is, my second. Yarn over twice and skipping one horizontal cluster, we work the third. So like this we actually work all our 3 clusters to complete the second jasmine stitch. Here it is, yarn over, pull through all and chain to secure. Okay, and this is how we will continue on, as I said before, until we reach the one with the marker. So we stop there. I will show you how to continue on actually. So I finished the first side, my 8 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now here in the middle where I put the marker, I will work like this. I will take off the marker and I will work 2 together. So only 2, and this means I'm working an increase here like this, 1 and 2, these are the 2 together. Now here over this one in the middle I will work a jasmine stitch completely, jasmine stitch, and this is the third. So I will close them all together, and this is the jasmine stitch in the middle. Okay, I will just leave it like this. Put again the marker around the horizontal, the first of the 3, okay, here. And now I will work another increase before I will just continue on with my other 8 stitches here, okay. So I will work another increase. Where I worked the 3rd of the previous jasmine stitch, I worked the 2nd. So with the increase we never skip one horizontal. We just work like this. Okay, and from now on, so this is what I have now. Now I just can continue on to work 8 more on the other side, so to finish actually the other side. Now from here, so I finished, this is what I have. Now from here what I want to do is exactly the same thing that I did here on my bracelet. So I will work the border first. So I will continue on working. I will begin working a slip stitch here in the corner and chain and 4 single crochet, slip stitch in the middle, 4 single crochet all around, actually all around, and I will be back exactly here. So here I will finish with 4 single crochet, and into the same stitch where I began I will finish with a slip stitch. So sorry. Like this. So we will insert hook into the chain. Actually it's the beginning chain, and we will just slip stitch. So I slip stitched, and now around the chain 4, and I will actually work the tails too, so I won't have problems afterwards. So 1 at the end, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and slip stitch in the middle. Okay, so this is how we will continue on. It is how we complete with the border. And again, same thing around the next 1, 2, 3, oops, 2, 3 and 4. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, it's here, and 4. Okay, so this is how we will continue on. So now that I finished all the border all around, I will work one more border, and I will work it on the other side of the cluster. Let me show you. So let's say we insert where, somewhere here, okay, in the middle. Okay, I did it. And from here I will go on this. So there is one in the middle and one on the other side, and it's here that I just want to complete. I will work over this tail 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and I will insert hook in the middle here, slip stitch, and continue on the other petal. Okay, so actually we will work all around on both sides like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again I will insert hook here in the middle. I will go out on the other side, slip stitch to join and work over this one. So actually we are working exactly on the same cluster that you can see here. So same clusters as we worked, only that now we are working on this side. So now again insert hook and get out on the other side and work on this one. 3 and 4. And the same thing, insert hook here in between, and it's here that we go out with the slip stitch. So it will be something like this. And exactly the same thing we will work on the other side. So we will continue on like this, exactly as I'm working here. So it's actually the other side of the border that we already worked. 3 and 4. Insert hook in the middle, get out on the other side and continue on. Slip stitch, just check, here it is my triple crochet on the other side. So we will left only the triple crochet in the middle unworked. So as you can see, it's this one in the middle, okay? And we will continue on like this all around. Again, the same thing. So on the inner side we go now, okay? This is the inner side, and on the inner side we go. Okay, so as you can see, I already turned here, and I'm continuing on the other side, exactly the same thing. So into the stitch in between, slip stitch, then I am searching for the triple crochet. As soon as I get it, I just work 3 and 4 single crochet. Again the same thing, in between we work a slip stitch, we skip around the next, which is this one. Search for it and work 3 and 4. And again here in the middle we go slip stitch. So this is it. Look at it, isn't it just beautiful? It's so fancy jewel, and it's not easy, but I think it works. And now the part on the other side I have to show you, because this one I already did it by myself. I have 26 beads here, but you can put more, depends on how long you want this one to be. So with 20 I put 10 and 10, okay? And let me just tell you more or less one side. So actually it's one completely side from the marker to the end. It's, yes, about 21 centimeters, okay? So all around it's 44 centimeters. Now you can see if it's enough for you. If it is not, you can put 24 beads or 26. And let me tell you why. Because, so a even number anyway, because we will work like this. Sorry, we just want to around this one in the middle here, okay? And I will chain 2 plus one chain with the bead, Okay, so chain 2 plus 1, 1, 2, and 1 with the bead, 1, 2, oops, sorry, 1, 2, and 1 with the bead. Okay, 1, 2, and 1 with the bead. And actually this is how we will go on until we will finish all 20, 26, as many beads as we have. So I finished. I just slip stitch here where I began, and now I am just ready to cut the yarn. I have a little bit of slip stitch and cut the yarn, a little bit of, oops, it's here, tails to wave in. Actually I will wave them in now before I will show you the last part. So it's exactly like this. I will put the closure here. This is the clasp that I will use. You can use any kind of. So now last but not least, I already have my beads here for the last step, and I put 6, 0, 25. Then I had really, I bought them time ago. There are real beads, 6 millimeters, and they are so nice, and I thought it would be, they are just perfect for this design. You can put any kind of beads. Obvious here it's your creativity, let it free. I put 9, so groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, and then again 25 here. And from this one in the middle with a marker, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's here that I will begin. I insert my hook and pull through and knot. Let's make a little knot here, and I will chain 1. So take my 5 of them and work them all. Chain 5 chains with beads. Okay, that's all, like this. Okay, and now I will skip in between these two, chain 1, and I will do the same thing with the other 5 and so on. Okay, nothing fancy, but it's nice. 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. Okay, and maybe chain 1 more, and exactly here in the middle, slip stitch to join. Okay, these are the 2. I will go on with the other. I have 5 to work exactly the same, so it's 1, chain 1, and then chain 5 with bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 more, and in the middle we go, and we just slip stitch, chain 1. Let's go with the second to last group of 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go in the middle and we slip stitch, chain 1. Let's go with the last group of 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 more and insert hook in the middle here. And now I am in the middle, actually. Finally I am here. I can take off the marker, and I just thought it would be nice to put them like this, but as I said before, you can just play with your I will skip directly here with your imagination. 3, 4, I will put only 4, and then 3 together. So 3 together, like this. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I will come back and I will work all the rest exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3 together, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go on with the last group of 3. Oh, this is obvious that you can use any kind of beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 4 and back into the same, and slip stitch here in the middle, and you can just continue on with the other 5 groups. Okay, so this is what we will have in the middle. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is my necklace almost ready. Obvious that I have a little bit more to work. I have to put the clasp, but it's really easy to put the clasp. I won't stay here any longer to show you, but that's it. I hope you enjoy it. It's really nice. I think it's a not because I designed it, but I think it's really great. I think it's something really nice and fancy, and most of the part or a huge part, let's say, of this design is done by the yarn. So without this yarn, this jewelry yarn that is exactly designed to make jewelries, I think it wouldn't be that beautiful. I really love it. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to join my group, our community on Facebook, you can search for Crochet with Oana, or below the video you have the link of it, and you can just share with us project that you do following one of some of my tutorials. For the yarns, so you can purchase the yarns, you have the link below. You can purchase anywhere you are on this planet, so there's no problem. And believe me, if you like crochet jewelry, these yarns are just perfect for you. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.